Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery. Got a product video for you today. Wanted to tell you about the B3 Exit Pro. This is a great thumb trigger release from the folks at B3. Got a lot of precision and technology in this. Of course, as we mentioned, this is a thumb trigger style release. So you're going to have your jaw closed and you are going to activate the trigger to get this release to fire. So several cool features about the release. First off, this is an aluminum handle and you've got a movable finger on the end here, which I'll tell you about that because that's got a cool feature in it. But it does have what B3 calls their lock and load design. So how you're going to load this release onto the string is you can see my hook I've got there. You're just going to get that through the D-loop. And then you're going to press down on it. You'll hear a click. That lets you know that the release is then hooked up and it is ready to fire. So that's super simple. You know, once you get the dexterity of it down, I mean, you just pop it in your D-loop. Pretty soon you're doing that without even thinking about it. So it is nice and easy, fast connection system. All right, so your thumb barrel here. This is a cool thumb barrel. On the back here, you're going to see this Allen screw. So, you know, thumb barrel, you want to get that in exactly the right position. However your hand sets up when you're at anchor, you want that thumb barrel to be right there, comfortable for your thumb. So, you're just going to loosen this screw right here. And then what it allows you to do is two things. First, you can see I can pitch it forward and back in that direction. Then you'll notice if I spin the knob, this screw is not centered in the knob, so you're going to watch how that position changes just by spinning it. So it's going to bring it out away from the release or back in. And you know, however you want to get that situated, you know, once you get it in position, just tighten it down. So lots of adjustability. Once that thing is locked, it's not moving there. You are going to have independent adjustments on here for trigger tension and trigger travel. This is going to be your trigger tension, how much force it takes for that trigger to activate. And so what you're going to do is if I turn this clockwise, I'm going to be increasing the trigger tension. Counterclockwise, I'm decreasing. So counterclockwise is when you're making that thing super light. On the back here, you're going to see this screw. This is your adjustment for trigger travel. How much this moves before the trigger fires, before the hook releases. So if I turn that clockwise, I am reducing the trigger travel, counterclockwise, and I am increasing the trigger travel. Now, one of the things that I really like about this release is this finger adjustment here. So it looks like you would just loosen this knob and then you can twist the finger to wherever you want. But you can see I have now loosened it. It does not move. This finger sits on what B3 calls their star drive system. It's an ingenious design. You can see I have the screw totally removed and it still doesn't move. There's a star pattern in here which locks this finger into place. So there's actually a predetermined number of positions that you can set this in. So what's nice is you can change the way this release activates in your hand by moving this finger forward and back. If I sweep it forward, that's exaggerated as far forward as I can get it. What that's doing is it's pushing this part of my hand forward. So which means the more pressure I exert with this finger, it's going to cause the release to rotate into my thumb. So what that's going to do, pushing the finger this direction, is going to make the release feel like it's working faster or hotter. If I sweep it down so that it is in that position, that's going to, of course, bring my finger backwards, and it's just going to make the release feel like there needs to be more rotation. So it's going to make it feel a little colder. There are multiple positions that you can set this finger in to get it so the release activates any way you want. Now, in the pack, you know, in case you don't like that big hook, maybe that feels a little bit too aggressive, in the pack, you are going to get this other finger, and you can just look at the difference between the two to see them side by side. So you can see this one's got that aggressive hook, this one's a little more subtle. So if I were to pop this on, you can see the difference in that profile now. Again, personal preference, whatever you like. If that feels more comfortable to you in your hand, activating it, you have that option. So it's good to have choices with these releases to get them to function the way you want them to. So one of the things I like about the Exit Pro, this is going to have the precision that target archers are going to want, 3D, indoor, field, whatever. This is going to be a great release for that, but it's also going to be a great choice for bow hunters. And this neck and hook design is going to be great. You know, you can imagine you're up in your tree stand, hook up the release there, and then this thing isn't going anywhere. Fully captured in there. You don't have to worry about it. This is hanging in my tree, you know, on my bow. Comes time to shoot, I just pick up my bow, grab the release, and I'm ready to shoot. So great choice for either bow hunting or target archery. All right, so that is the B3 Exit Pro, a great thumb trigger release from the folks at B3. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click that bell to get notifications whenever we put out new videos. As always, if you have any questions, you can visit us at LancasterArchery.com.